Hey guys, welcome to another video, and it's me Aashar Wahla, a full stack Flutter developer. And in this video we will have a detailed look at Flutter learning roadmap. This will not be a tutorial, but this will give you a clear map to follow to become a Flutter developer. So these are the 3 points which I have defined, in which terms we are going to describe the roadmap. So first is Dart, then Flutter, and then extended. So first of all, you should know what is Flutter. You should know what are you getting yourself into. You should spend at least a day or two figuring out why you want to learn Flutter in the first place. As this is not a tutorial, I will not be telling you in details. You will have to figure it out yourself. Now, after getting yourself motivated to learn Flutter, let's begin. So part 1 is based on Dart. So as you already know, the Flutter is a mobile development framework developed by Google, and it uses Dart language, which is developed by Google. And the first step will be to get yourself understand and learn Dart. You will have to further divide this first step into 3 segments, which are beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Let's talk about the things which you should cover in the beginner section of part 1. So first of all, variables. What are they and how to define them? Data types. What are the data types available in Dart and which one is suitable for which particular use case? And then you have a basic data structure like arrays, and then you should get yourself familiar with the operators, both logical and arithmetic operators. And at the last, you should get yourself familiar with the condition statement, if else, and of course else. Now we will move to the second section, which is intermediate section. And in this section, you should first of all get yourself familiar with the functions, how to define them, how to call them, what are the return type of function, and what are the parameters of the function. After that, you should get yourself familiar with the nested functions, classes, constructor, getter, and setter, which are an important part of object-oriented programming. And after that, null safety, which is also a very important part of the Flutter after Flutter 2.0. And after both of these section, we will move to the last section, the advanced one. And in this section, you will get yourself familiar with the inheritance, exception handling, collection, which includes list and set, asynchronous programming, and streams, where they are used, how to use them, and where to not use them, which is also an important part. After clearing the part 1 and practicing what you learned in the part 1, we will move to the part 2. In part 2, we will start the Flutter. We will take a detailed look at the Flutter, and again, like part 1, we will divide part 2 in 3 segments, which includes beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So let's have a look at the beginner section of part 2. So you should know what is widget, what is hot reload, difference between stateful and stateless widget, and you should also get yourself familiar with the basic widget like the text, row, column, container, stack, and position. I have some videos on my YouTube channel related to these topics, and I will highly recommend you to have a look at that. And you don't have to only look at my videos, you should also check other videos from different developers, and that will help you a lot. So section 1 is mostly based on you understanding the concept. Intermediate section is a section in which you will learn to build the UI, and if you will be motivated enough, you will start the building yourself after having completed the section 2 or part 2 of the section 2. So this intermediate section includes scaffold widget, material, and Cupertino widget, which includes something like button and dialogues. After that, you will move to the layout builder and media query, which are also very important. They are important in a sense that you need to build a layout which is responsive on both, let's say, tablet, website, and your simple smartphone. After that, we will move to the, you can say, list view and grid view, and you should also have a very keen look at them. And after that, we will move toward the forms and text fields, which are also very important, and you should know that how to customize them, where to place label, hint, and how to change the color and borders. After practicing the section 1 and section 2 of the part 2, you should start the advanced section, which includes state management, routes and navigation, localization and interlocalization, animation, and I recommend you to keep with pre-built animation in the start and then get yourself into the advanced animations. After that, how you should work with the JSON. So you will get yourself you can say using Dart convert package, which is provided by the Dart itself. And after that, how to use community package, which you should get yourself familiar with by going to pub.dev website. You can find a lot of community build packages over there. So in this part, the part 3, which is extended one, in this part you will start using third-party services like Firebase. You will be considered a Flutter developer even without this part, but that will be a pretty basic role. But this is the must-have in my points. In this part, I will only mention 2 things: REST API and Firebase. You should know what REST API is, how to interact with them, because the REST API is almost a standard right now. And Firebase, which is pretty good, you can say backend as a service platform, and you should get yourself familiar with it. So and of course Firebase works very well with the Flutter. I will recommend you to get yourself very well familiar with these 2 things, which will help you a lot in your career. So what's next? This is not all the things which you should learn, rather this is just a beginning. You will discover new paths as you will continue your journey. And very best wishes for the start of your awesome journey, and I hope that I have been somewhat helpful. And at the end, if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot for me, and it will tell me that someone got helped with my video. So thanks a lot for watching this video again, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thanks.